Arsenal edge Leeds. United in a thrilling, emotion-filled battle at the Emirates. The Emirates Stadium was soaked in tension, noise and raw emotion as Arsenal hosted a stubborn Leeds United side in a Premier League encounter that felt far bigger than a normal league fixture. From the first whistle to the final seconds, this was a match that tested Arsenal's character, patience and title credentials. Arsenal came into the game knowing that anything less than victory would be a setback in their chase for silverware. Leeds, on the other hand, arrived with nothing to lose and everything to fight for, determined to frustrate, press and punish any mistake. The result was a dramatic contest full of momentum shifts, tactical battles, and moments that had fans holding their breath. Fast start, high pressure. Mikel Arteta set his team up in a familiar 4-3-3 system, with Arsenal dominating possession from the start. William Saliba and Gabriel controlled the back line, allowing fullbacks to push high and squeeze Leeds into their own half. Leeds responded with intense pressing, trying to disrupt Arsenal's rhythm and force errors in midfield. The early minutes were chaotic. Leeds' energy caused problems, and Arsenal were forced to move the ball quickly. Declan Rice acted as the calm anchor, breaking up counter-attacks and recycling possession intelligently. Slowly, Arsenal began to impose themselves. Breakthrough moment. The breakthrough came after sustained pressure. Arsenal's movement between the lines finally opened space, and a quick passing sequence split Leeds' defensive block. The Emirates erupted as Arsenal found the back of the net, a reward for patience and control rather than pure speed. That goal changed the atmosphere. Confidence flowed through Arsenal's midfield, with Martin Ødegaard dictating tempo, and Bukayo Saka becoming increasingly dangerous down the right flank. Leeds dropped deeper, absorbing pressure, but always threatening on the counter. Leeds fight back. Just when Arsenal looked comfortable, Leeds reminded everyone why they are such a dangerous opponent. A moment of lost concentration allowed Leeds to break quickly, exploiting space behind Arsenal's high defensive line. One precise move later, the ball was in the net, silencing the Emirates and reigniting the contest. The equaliser exposed Arsenal's vulnerability when pushing numbers forward. For a brief spell, Leeds grew in belief, pressing higher and forcing Arsenal into rushed decisions. The match turned into a battle of nerves. Arsenal's character shines. Great teams respond under pressure, and Arsenal did exactly that. Arteta urged calm from the touchline, and his players listened. Arsenal slowed the game, regained control of possession, and began to stretch Leeds horizontally. The winning goal came from determination rather than brilliance. A loose ball in the box, a moment of chaos, and Arsenal reacted faster than Leeds. The Emirates exploded again. Players sprinted to the corner flag, and belief surged through the stadium. Defensive resilience to the end. The final minutes were tense. Leeds threw bodies forward, pumping long balls into the box and testing Arsenal's resolve. Raya made a crucial save, while Saliba and Gabriel stood firm under pressure. Every clearance was cheered like a goal. When the final whistle blew, relief swept through the stadium. Arsenal had not just won, they had survived. What this win means. This victory was about more than 3 points. It showed Arsenal's mental strength, their ability to suffer, and their willingness to fight until the very end. These are the kinds of matches that define champions. Leeds United deserve credit for their bravery and intensity, but Arsenal proved they have grown, tactically, emotionally, and mentally. In a long and unforgiving Premier League season, nights like this can make all the difference. Arsenal march on. The dream stays alive. Red circle, white circle.